I'm Angie Miller, Senior Clerk-Recorder Assistant. Well, I started in '96. I was a temp for 5 years, and then in 2001 got permanently hired. So I've been here for 29 years. So my dad, Bill Miller, he worked in IS downstairs, and so I grew up in these halls. And so the clerk at the time knew me and offered me the job as one of the temps at the time. And once I started, I just started loving the history of our books and just loved the preservation of our history of the county. There was one thing, that was the Great Fire in 1856 that destroyed all the records at the courthouse. So the whole county records, even the Board of Soups records, start over in 1856. So our day is pretty, changes each moment. We get varieties, you never know what's going to come in next. You know, we go from recording land records to FBNs for fictitious business names, to marriage ceremonies, to issuing birth certificates, marriage licenses, death certificates. We do a big range of things. As we say it here, we hatch them, match them, and dispatch them. The most challenging part of the job is telling people no, kindly but compassionately, knowing that they're frustrated, and trying to assist within our boundaries of the law. So yeah, that's the highlight of our job, of doing the wedding ceremonies, seeing the joy of their, their day, of the ceremony room that I was able to put together a couple years ago. In the grass area, we do the ceremonies there, or we'll go over to the gazebo. Sometimes people want to go in the front between the flagpoles. We've even gone up to the Hirschman's Pond. Challenging customers is when we've had to reject performing a wedding ceremony because they were under the influence, because it's our job to make sure they are aware of what they are doing. A lot of people are researching their history of their property. So they want to go from when their grandparents purchased it in 1970, and they want to go back and find the chain of who owned their property back to the 1800s. So they'll go from their grandparents' name, find out who they bought it from. They'll research in the microfiche from those owners' names, and so on and so on. What makes me the most proud is the preservation of our records, the history, and the moving forward of our records, of preserving the integrity of our work.